Microsoft Word Chapter 5, Projects 1A and 1B. All right, let's take a look at Project 1A. So you're going to open Input Devices and do your File Save As 5-Input Devices. All right, Step 2. Insert a continuous section break by completing the following steps. A. Move the insertion point to the beginning of the keyboard heading. Okay, right there. Click your Layout tab. C. Click the Breaks button in the Page Setup group. Okay, so here's Page Setup. Here's Breaks right here. And then we want to select Continuous. Okay, so let's take a quick look at these. We've got Page, Column, Text Wrapping, and these are all page breaks. Down here we have section breaks. So we have Section Break, Next Page, Continuous, Even and Odd, and we want Continuous. So go ahead and click on Continuous. All right, so do you have your Show Hide turned on? Okay, so we need to go back to our Home tab, and go like that, so that we can see we have a section break right here. So basically when you're working with breaks, you want to keep that Show Hide turned on so you can actually see what you're doing. Your book is going to tell you to turn it off, but that's totally up to you. I keep mine on while I'm working on the homework. I turn it off when I want to proofread because it is irritating if you're trying to proofread, but most of the time I just keep mine turned on when I'm actually doing the work in the book. But again, it's a personal thing and it's totally up to you. Step number 5. With the insertion point positioned at the beginning of the keyboard heading, change the left and right margins to 1.5 inches. Okay, so we're going to go up here and we're going to go and change our margins. And our margins are right here. And what size do we want? We're going to go to Custom Margins. All right, it says change the left and the right margins. Okay, so left and right to 1.5. The margin change affects only text after the continuous section break, okay? So we broke it right here, and our insertion point was down here. Therefore, those margin changes only took place from this point forward, okay? This acts like a little stopper, and it won't allow the formatting we did to go up above it, okay? It stops it, so it only goes from here down. So go ahead and hit Save real quick, and we're going to move on to 1B. All right, 1B. Step number 2, delete the section break by completing the following steps. 2A, make sure your Show Hide is turned on. Now, Step B, click anywhere on the section break continuous. You see it right here? Literally just click right there. It doesn't matter where you click. Your cursor will show up right there. That's fine. You're on it. Okay? Are you ready? It's really hard to delete one. Take your finger and press the delete key. That's it. Okay? I know it's silly. It's pretty easy. Okay, so again, to get rid of a section break, all you have to do is make sure that your Show Hide is turned on, physically click on the section break, press your delete key, and it's gone. Now, move the insertion point to the beginning of the first paragraph of text below the title. So right here. Okay. Insert a continuous section break, which you just learned how to do, right? So all you're going to do is go to your Layout tab, Breaks, Section Breaks, Continuous. Okay? Format the text into columns by completing the following steps. Make sure the insertion point is positioned below the section break. Okay, that's really important. You have to be below the section break when you do this or you'll have a mess. If you click up here any place, you're going to have a mess. So make sure that you're down below your section break. You need to be on your Layout tab. If you're not there, go ahead and click it. Now, in your setup group, page setup group, you need to go to Columns. You see it right here, and hit it. And we're going to select 2 columns. Okay, so you have 2 columns right there. Pretty easy so far. All right, go ahead and save, and we're going to move on to the next video. And in the next video, you'll do 1C and 1D.